light in a bottle, something to guide your way. Even if you're too scared to follow, there's a light in each new day. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we're finding there's more than one way to go home. I know you're tired of this pattern, one up and three below. When you're chasing after what matters, your heart knows where to go. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you've got a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we're finding there's more than one way to go home. Yeah, there's more than one way to go home.
Hey everybody, what's up? I just wanted to give you a slight update here on the HPI Savage. Kind of explain what I'm doing with it, why I'm doing it, that kind of stuff. So my brother had passed, it's been a little bit now, and he was kind of the reason of his own demise. I can't say that stuff on YouTube. So it bothered me to the point where I couldn't run this truck. Couldn't run the two bodies that he made me and things like that. So just kind of wanted to explain why I haven't ran them yet. But I do have plans to continue to finish this build here. So what I'm planning on doing is, this is my Exceed 0.21 motor, which I really love this motor. It's a good all-around motor. It's not the highest torque, it's not the highest RPM, but it's a decent motor. It came out of an Exceed Mad Warrior or whatever, and I just decided to keep the engine. The carburetor is having some problems right now. I was going to buy a new carburetor and then put that one to the side and work on it later. I decided against that. So what I've done is I bought a brand new HPI, I think it's a 4.3 or whatever, and a bolt right in there. Put everything back together. I'm a little worried about the tune here with this big pipe. If it causes me a problem, I'll jerk that thing out of there and put the normal pipe back in there, the side pipe. But I'm going to be finishing this here. I'm still looking for an option for the battery. I've been using these little 300 milliamp crawler type batteries, or I guess they're drone batteries or whatever they are. Looking for a better solution though, because I like the power that it gives there, and my servos and all that stuff can handle the power. So I'd like to have something similar to that back in here, but I'm looking for a better pack. I don't like the nickel metal packs that they put in there. They're just, I just don't think those things are great. I've had 3 of them go out on me. One of them won't charge more than like halfway. I don't know if I'm just getting bad batteries or if I'm rough on them, not charging them correctly. I don't know. So I figured I'd replace it with a LiPo or a Life or something like that. But anyway, long story short, this is just an update video on, what I'm planning on doing with this. I'm going to finish it, and it'll never be ran hard again. I'll run it, fast or whatever in the grass or whatever, but I'm not going to be jumping this thing off the hills and stuff. I'm not going to destroy it. It took me a long time to decide on what I wanted to do with this. I think my brother's been gone a little over 2 years now, something like that. I don't keep track of dates and stuff like that. I'm not that guy. I don't. I'd have to actually look, and which I'm not going to because it bothers me. Which is also the reason why I haven't ran this truck, because it bothers me about the circumstances of his passing. So I kind of just set the project to the side. But I've decided to go forward with it and at least finish what I started. And originally I was just going to let it sit on the shelf and be like a shelf queen or something, just something to look at. But I decided I wanted to do something with it, and I think it's what he would want me to do anyway. So I think it's with the route that I'm going to go with it. I still got a couple things I need to decide on and everything there. If you guys have any ideas on batteries, I could really use help on that. I don't know what this arm is here for. I've drove them many times before. My brother was a big fan of these and T-Maxes and stuff, so I've drove them before, had tons of fun with it, but I never paid attention to things like the arm here. I don't know what that is. It looks like it might go to, I don't know, some piece on here somewhere. The other side has a piece here for I think it's the brake. So I don't know what the other side's for. Maybe that arm's supposed to be over here. Hell, I don't know. If anybody knows what that is, just let me know, and I'll get it sorted out. But the plan is to actually finish the truck, and I'll run it from time to time. But like I said, I'm not going to go crazy and jump it off of mountains and things like that. It's just not going to happen. But I feel like I should, at least explain what I was doing with that. And that's also why I haven't ran the black body back there on my Baja, or I've got another body that would fit that that guy right there, the yellow one in the background, the Fisco. He made me a body for that too. I couldn't bring myself to actually using those anymore, so they're kind of just sitting there. But anyway, that's what we're planning on doing with this guy here, and gonna get him finished up, and kind of run him a little bit light time to time, and just enjoy it for what it is, without going too crazy beating on it. So that's what we're doing with it. But the whole purpose of this too is also to try to see if anybody knows a couple things that I can improve on while I'm doing this without going crazy, because I don't want to take it too much further than where I'm at. I don't want to do a lot of modifications and things like that. I want to keep it the way it is now, which is the whole point of going back to the HBI engine. I think it's the right call. Looking for battery setup. I want to know what this arm is for over here, or maybe it's just something else. I don't know. But I would like to know what that is, what it's for, set it up properly, and then I'll work on the tune and things like that, and just kind of go from there. But I got it out the other day and did a little bit of tuning and stuff on it, and I was really enjoying it. So I've decided to continue with that. I think it's what I want to do with it, and instead of trying to beef it up and making it something more than what it is, I just want to kind of keep it where it's at. But yeah, any suggestions you guys have, I could really use some help on it, and let me know. Maybe there's a great way to break this in that I don't know. Typically when I break in a nitro motor, I run it through a series of heat cycles. I run about half a tank first off, and then I'll do that 4 or 5 times, 3 times, something, it depends on the engine, and just run it through heat cycles. Once it gets pretty warm to where I can't touch it too much and hold it there, that's when I shut it down, let it cool for like 10 minutes, go through the whole process again. Seems to work out really good that way. I broke in a couple motors now, and they seem to be pretty decent in the power. So I also put a lot of oil content in it too. If I have a nitro that has I don't know, if I run, like I used to run 16% nitro, and now I run 20%. I would like to find some nitro that has a little more oil content, but it's kind of hard to find now. So I might just use the VP, because the VP does have a slight bit more. Um, so I might just do that and just kind of run it easier and until it gets broken in nice. But yeah, that's what my plan is with this, guys. So um, I just want to let everybody know what we're doing with it going forward. And yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. And if you have any suggestions on this, guys, I could really use help. Like I said, just hit me up below. You can also email me, crack3drc@gmail.com. Hit my Facebook page up, website, any of that stuff. You guys find all kinds of ways to get a hold of me. So I really appreciate that, by the way, because it keeps me kind of busy. And especially something like this, a project like this that I really want to finish. I've been really slow on it, and I've been really, in my head about it. So I want to make sure that I finish it up, at least get that far. From there, I don't know what I'm going to do, but plan on using it a little bit here and there, and just kind of taking it easy with it. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, any ideas, any thoughts on things like this and what it's for and that kind of stuff, I mean, I could look it up. I could figure it out myself. I just figured somebody might run into that already, or maybe it's supposed to be somewhere else or whatever. And hey, check this out, whatever. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you understand on the Savage here what I'm doing with it and why I'm doing it. So just wanted to explain a little bit. Thanks, guys.